giving ground a little bit.
The self-destructs from Boston have not gotten them a whole lot of value. Only 4 self-destruct kills compared to the 7 from Cool Matt on the other side of things. So a little bit of an issue with Note, not using it in combination with other ultimate abilities.
Shatter thrown out. Looked like it found one, but the bubbles are there. Rock is still going to find the kill on Blase. We got the grab thrown out as well. No follow-up, and here's Houston's grab getting into the mix. Boston getting pinned to the payload, and Boston getting run over.
It's about as clean as a fight as you'll ever see right there. Houston able to mop up the Boston Uprising.
Taken for a ride, okay.
A little bit interesting that Fusions is still holding on to this Earth Shatter. Usually when you have Reinhart's facing off against him, it's Shatter, Counter Shatter, and those things are usually used at the same time. Now that he's got it in his back pocket, perhaps it could be your initiation. A Earth Shatter which knocks down a couple is great for a self-destruct. We'll see if they try to utilize combination plays.
That's what the name of the game is with these strategies. Overlapping the ultimates. There's the angle on Raucus. Fusion's not going to be able to get the fire strike though, but Muma and Boink in the meantime getting overwhelmed. Raucus hanging on by a thread, but pinpoint accuracy finds the shot on him. And that's Boston holding.
In the same note, if you get a really good Shatter, sometimes you don't feel like you need to use the self-destruct. Everyone's on the ground. Why don't we save some resources for the next fight? A little shy of 3 minutes on the clock remaining for the Houston Outlaws to push this payload to the checkpoint.
I'm liking that Fusions is really getting up in there. That Shatter, is cutting that team in half. The rest of the team falls as Boston, not able to play their game. Kelix rollerblading. I mean, I hope he's going to clean up after himself. I'm sure his rollerblade's got to be leaving marks on those walls.
It's a really interesting rotation. Houston has gone through the right side, and they're now switching sides with the defense. And again, Houston is on the offense trying to push, and they've just got a strange positioning here.
Now, sound barrier thrown out now from Lucio. Boink going to keep his team up. Rallies used as well on both sides. There's the grab thrown out. We're just going to have counter on counter here. Self-destruct is it. Beautiful play from Fusions. Eliminates Muma's shield, and that's going to equal a kill. Houston Outlaws getting sent back to spawn, and Boston Uprising looking a bit more comfortable here, Hex.
Sometimes you can tell a fight is over before it's necessarily over by who dies to certain abilities. When you lose a Lucio and a Zenyatta, both heroes which are main cause is to support and heal the other team, the fight's over. It's just over.
No, it's not going to go your way at that point without the support, without the healing thrown in by Aim God, by Kelix. Raucus and Boink. Those are the key, the core that you need to keep an eye on. Well, let's see now. Houston Outlaws facing off. They've got a few more ultimates to work with here from check marks. Boston Uprising, though, going to be looking to make something happen, and they are going to get brought in. The big move from Matt again! Finding kills with the self-destruct. Axiom and Blaze out of it. Kelix as well. I mean, right now we're just seeing a superior level out of Cool Matt. The Cool Matt Muma combo is working so well for him.
He is definitely the coolest of Mats on his team, able to get so many self-destructs, but that's a team effort as well, to be able to knock down defensive abilities, calling out when the timing of maybe they don't have an ultimate up to protect themselves, and they've just really found a way to pull it off here. 9 self-destruct kills from Cool Matt.
Solid work from Boston, though. They've been working this clock. Houston Outlaws, 50 seconds on the clock now to get this payload through. So Boston willing to take this fight. They're able to get through the choke point. They're out in the open. Rally's going to be used by Linkster, hoping to get an initiate. They do manage to catch Blase a little out of line, but Kelix going to commit the sound barrier here, keeping Boston up. Houston Outlaws, however, still have their ults. Muma's looking for that Shatter.
Whoever hits a Shatter probably wins this fight. If it's Fusions, he wins the map. A huge Shatter. Wow, Muma's in the air.
Yeah, excellent timing, but the Transcendence is there to keep him alive. Raucus, always Johnny on the spot with that one. Kelix, however, will get caught out in the open, and that's not going to help things. Shatter thrown in by Muma. He's got the shield up as well to dodge the self-destruct. And Boston Uprising now on a knife's edge, looking dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Crab is not going to help things. The shield was there to protect the team, however, and Boston still fighting. But Houston, they've got a huge advantage now with the sound barrier thrown in. They're going to survive this, and they will succeed in picking up the second point.
Cool Matt able to use his defensive matrix to eat the graviton of the opposing team, and now it's all over for second point. They will get there, extend their time, extend their abilities. 90 seconds added to the clock as Houston tries to finish out this map.
Exactly. No time left on the clock for Boston. But a minute 20 is not a whole lot to work with here for Houston. They need to play clean. Perfect Overwatch at this point. Has to go their way right out the gate. Dante's got that energy, so he's just looking to do a little bit of chip damage. Yep, there's the spot. They're going to pick him out, and now falls back. Good information gained here for Houston. They know what the setup is going to be. And Boston not wasting any time at all, diving right into this fight. Shatter into the back line, looking to capitalize on it. They did manage to catch Blase out of position. Linkser finding 2 kills for Houston.
There's a trade though as Boink goes down, but now Houston cleans up the rest as Linkser is going to hold the forward button and keep swinging that flail around to heal the rest of his team. Now they're in a great position here. However, one way or another, Semler, this is the last fight coming in.
Exactly, and Boston, they sack themselves in that fight, but they gain an edge in the ultimates. Kellick's gonna have that sound barrier momentarily, whereas Boink nowhere near, and AimGod will have Transcendence as well. So, big support ultimates online, but Blase getting caught is not gonna help things. He had Rally as well. He will respawn close by, however, he'll be back into this fight quick enough. And now we have both support ults online here for Boston. So this is what the name is now. They need to be clever about how they use them. They can't afford to drop anybody here, Boston. Self-destruct thrown into it. It's looking like no AimGod under the angle. Trance was there to keep him alive. And so far, Boston looking very tight on this defense.
Now it's time to get kills of your own and push them all the way back to spot. Here comes AimGod yet again, takes down Dante. The Shatter connects though. We'll see if they can clean it up.
Oh, monster Shatter from Muma takes AimGod for a ride that he didn't enjoy. Muma just trying to pound him into pace, and he's gonna do just that. Another kill for him. Axiom fighting back on Boston's side. But Houston, they've got 5 bodies alive right now on this point. Need to keep it clean though. Sound barrier is in. Boink doing a good job of keeping his teammates up. And Boston Uprising right now, it's all just about the contest. Do not let that payload move into the rectangle.
Shatter comes down, doesn't connect with a whole lot, so they have to follow it up to the Graviton. They're all sitting there, just shoot at him. Fusion's able to find one huge defender's advantage on these last points as the respawn point right behind him, and Boston is gonna hold on.
How is it that Fusions lives for that long? They're still so low though on the Boston side, but the Reses are coming back into it. They're respawning and it's looking good now for Boston. Self-destruct, the victory is there, and Boston Uprising will win the